immunity. What is it and how do we keep it strong? Who knows, right? It's such an ambiguous question. I'm Dr. Chris from Innate Family Chiropractic, and in this 4-part video series, I'm going to teach you about immunity, simple things you can do to boost it, and things you should be avoiding that weaken your immune system. So let's start with a real basic foundational question. What is your immune system? We know we have it, right? But where is it? Like, we have our heart that we say, okay, that's part of our cardiovascular system. Our brain is part of our nervous system. Lungs part of respiratory system. But your immune system is kind of a mystery. And that's because it's all over the place. It's got multiple locations. Everything from our white blood cells to our lymphatic system to our thymus gland. Even our bone marrow make up our immune system. So it's no wonder why we're not so clear on its location, what it is, how to define it, but it's super important because we all know one thing. It's pretty easy, pretty basic. It sucks to be sick. Whether it's you or your children or someone in your family, or the worst case scenario, you all go down at the same time. It's no fun dealing with chronic sickness or even being sick once in a while. It's just not a good time. So let's talk about that immune system. Let's talk about how we're going to boost it up and keep it at a very high level. So our immune system, as I mentioned, covers a wide span of our body, and that's on purpose because infection or some sort of pathogen can get in from all sorts of sites. Now, the most common are our ears, eyes, nose, and throats, but let's say you have a cut on your foot. Could that get infected? Of course. So you need to have your immune system spread out throughout your body, ready to take on any sort of attack or outside pathogen. In our case, we'll say pathogens are germs. That could be bacteria, virus, mold, fungus, all kinds of different things. Things that you don't want in your system. Now, because all of these systems, all of these parts, these organs and glands, because they're all over your system, what really needs to communicate to them efficiently is your nervous system. Your nervous system connects to all of these organs and glands that make up your immune system. Now, I will say this was a topic that was debated for a long time because, especially in the case of the blood cells, the white blood cells, it was debated as to whether the nervous system truly did have direct contact with the immune system. And this is something chiropractic has said for a long time, and there have been several studies that kind of gave us a glimpse of that. Well, as of last year, 2016, the University of Virginia, they figured it out. Now, they figured it out by accident, but who cares? They figured it out and have been able to definitively prove that your nervous system directly communicates with your immune system. Now, one thing, it's 2016. Can you believe we're still making these huge discoveries about the body? That alone is impressive to me. But it proves the thing that we've been saying all along, that by improving your nervous system function, you will dictate and improve your immune function. So I'm really pumped that research came out. It shows that the things that we've been saying, we've seen the effects, so I'll say that. We've seen it anecdotally through results, but now we have some definitive proof, which is even better. So we need to have a high-functioning nervous system to coordinate a high-functioning immune system. So I want to read you something from the NIH, the National Institute of Health. And here's what they say. They say that as long as our body's system of defense is running smoothly, we do not notice the immune system. Makes sense, right? So long as everything's going well, we don't notice it. It's just running in the background, seeing what's in our body, seeing if there's any foreign invaders or pathogens, and whether or not we need to do something. So let's keep it at a high level so that we don't have to notice it. They go on to say, and yet different groups of cells work together and form alliances against any pathogen. But illness can occur if the performance of the immune system is compromised. That makes sense, right? So if something compromises our immune system, that's when we get sick. That's when we get a cold or flu. That's when we are basically being grounded by our body. We're being told, hey, we need to do some work. We need to do some repair. You're going to be laid up in bed for a couple days, a week, whatever it is, so that we can do our job. It forces you to stop, halt in your tracks, and rest, basically. So that whole part about the immune system being compromised, that's what we're going to talk about on the next video. So today, you learned about parts of the immune system, that the nervous system directly connects to the immune system and dictates its function. Next time, we're going to talk about the things that we commonly do that compromise our immune system. See you next time.